What's up, Redditor? This is Scott Yurgz from Philadelphia Cricket Club. What we're going to do today is we're going to try to turn this kind of hot mess of a golf swing into something functional, maybe with a couple simple, key tips and tricks. Basically, it just doesn't look like you understand what the task is, right? Like you've got this golf club and you've got a golf ball on the ground and you're just like, hey, I got to figure out how to hit this. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to smash the club into it and maybe it'll do something. So number one, I don't really think you have a shank. You just need to figure out what the heck your body's supposed to do. So let's break this into a couple pieces. Number one, your grip needs an overhaul. Your right hand is kind of all jacked up on the golf club. We got to fix that. So if we're going to talk grip, can you do me a favor? Let's just do a quick little demo of grips. Here we go. So if my left hand is going to go on the golf club, so it's going to go here in the grip. It's going to go a little more, not in the palm of my hand, not quite in the fingertips. It's going to go kind of like right there in between the two. I'm going to wrap my left hand around the golf club. Here's the thing for you that's going to be really important. You're going to take that right hand and you're going to make it work together. See if I can kind of get myself in a position. So on the side of it, it's going to go this way. And I'm going to put it down. Here we go. So I need that right hand to go more on the side, not under it like you currently have it. So from your angle, you actually have your arm out and the right hand kind of underneath the club. And you're almost like pushing on the side of the shaft with your thumb. Don't do that. We don't like that. So like do me a favor, take the right hand, just get it a little more on the side of the shaft this way as opposed to under it. That is where we're going to start. Then what do we do with this afterwards? Let's take a peek at it. So this is fun. I mean, it just kind of looks like you're just pretty new to this. So when you take the club back, here we go. You take it back and you move your arms out and away from you in this direction. It feels like you have like a weight just tied to the end of your golf club and the handle's just kind of dragging upwards. We need to figure out how do we start a backswing without doing that. So like that's just arms. So this part is going to be called how do we use our body properly. So this is the simplest thing we're going to do. Get your hands on the golf club, put them here, and then slide them all the way down the shaft. And I want you to take the golf club and stick it right into your abdomen. And I'm going to move back a little bit. And so from right here, I need you to practice making sure the golf club and your arms and hands start going back as you start turning, and the butt end of the club, the end over here, stays in your abdomen. So there you go. Boom. What does that do for you? It takes your arms and hands and moves them in instead of out and away. If you go out and away, that butt end of the club is going to pull off you. Your hands are disconnected. Your arms are disconnected. Everything is going to be a little bit sloppy from there on in. So we need to fix your takeaway to allow you to use your body more and to get the club to move in, up, and around on an angle as opposed to just straight up and down in your golf swing. So what do you do next? Because you have no depth, that is actually what I would consider zero depth. Club is up here. Depth would be how far behind you can get the arms and hands to move behind in that manner. So since you have no depth, it's just going to be a wild show of like the club coming down and just trying to figure it out. It's just not going to be very functional. So the club comes down, has no like centrifugal force on the way down. It's not going to be moving on an angle. There's no angular momentum. So in fancy terms, you're going to have a hard time hitting the golf ball. So I need to figure out how can I structure you all the way up to the top in a better way so you have some depth, so you don't have to make this wild move on the way down to hit it. Looks like you're a pretty athletic guy. Like I'm assuming you've played other sports before. So here is what I'm going to do for you is we're going to take that same drill we just worked on. Boom, stick it into your abdomen, put it here. Feel like the arms and hands go in and around. Almost going to feel like they're going to go around your waist. There you go. And from right here, what do we do? Can you hinge the club to a 90-degree angle? Boom, just like that. So it goes from in your belly to your takeaway. And from your takeaway, hinge it. There you go. There you go. That's what it would look like. Belly, hinge it. From right here, ready? Continue to turn all the way up to the top. That is it. If you can master that, you've got a fighting chance to play some golf and, quite possibly actually get the ball airborne and kind of straight at some point. So again, try your best. Get your hands on the club correctly. Get the butt end of the club into your belly. Get your hands moved in, up, and around. Hinge it, turn it, hit it. I think you're just going to have more fun playing golf if you can do it like that. All right, thanks.